This is the R9 Nano. A very old card. I got it recently at a very good price because I was curious how it performs. I am a fan of the R9 cards, not the R9 as in Ryzen 9. Of course, I do like Ryzen 9s, but when I say R9, I don't abbreviate the CPUs. These are the R9s. And I used to have a R9 390, which is from Power Color, beautiful card. And this is the R9 Nano. And it is, as you can see, a very compact card. Really tiny, but it is still powered by 8-pin PCIe power connector. The R9 Nano here, according to Tech Power Up, is a little bit faster than the GTX 1650 Super, but this is based on the old data. That's why I am doing this video. I would like to compare it to those other cards. I don't have a 1650 Super, but I do have a GTX 1650, and along with that I have someone from the blue camp, which is the ARC A380 as well. So I'll be comparing the Nano against those two from the green camp and blue camp. So this is my benchmark, not my full suite of games. One is an old title, one is a remastered, and two more recent ones. Looking at Shadow of the Tomb Raider result, it is as what it's claimed. The R9 Nano is ahead of the A380 and GTX 1650. In new titles like Assassin's Creed Mirage, the GTX 1650 is slightly ahead, but not by far. In fact, we can safely say they are same performance given that it's just 2 frame difference. You will notice that Horizon Zero Dawn and Cyberpunk was 0. That's because the game refused to run. The card is so old, the driver that supports it is up to year 2020, which is more than half a decade old right now. So those games wouldn't run at all. Both the GTX 1650 and the ARC A380 retails at about RM 700, 800 range, which is about what, 160, 180 US dollars. But I got this used and really good condition with an ASUS logo on it, R9 Nano, for RM 200, which is about like what, 40, 45 US. Really affordable, so it can serve a good purpose if you need something like this. Now, it has other weakness, like when I power on and play games, there's the coil whine. And you know, if you have used AMD cards before, coil whine is pretty much a normal thing with them, I suppose. I experienced, many of them have the coil whine. However, you can fix the problem by tuning the power target a bit, and those coil whine should go away. Anyway, as for the power draw part, the R9 Nano on, let's say, the benchmarks that you saw just now, ran at about 150 watts draw, while the GTX is at 80 watts and the ARC is about 60 watts. Huge difference of all, considering that the R9 Nano is like the ARC and the GTX combined. So overall, this card, is it nice? Yes, it is. Is it recommended? Well, I recommend you to buy if you need something compact and your games, you're not running the newer games, you're running older titles. It should work fine. After all, it's just RM 200, at least that's the price I got it for. So it's still something of a good option. GTX 1650 and ARC A380 for games at RM 700, 800 range, not worth it in my book, because there's a 3050, 6 gigs as well. Neither of them are worth it in my book. I feel that if anyone were to get any graphics card at that price point, it's just not worth it. You should just consider an RTX 4060 from Nvidia or the RX 7600 from AMD. Those are the two GPUs that's good at that price point. So with that said, I still enjoy trying out this card, knowing that it actually is very old and it still works well today, minus those the support for latest titles. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next one. Do remember to subscribe if you haven't, and bye bye.